Breaking news, guys. Breaking news. I bring to you today a very good news. To be honest, a very good news. If you are a college graduate, then this video is for you. If you have someone that want to study in Canada in college and he or she wants to graduate with a bachelor's degree, this video is for you. And then if you have anybody right now that they are in a tough situation and they don't know what to do, this video is for them. You want to share, I believe you want to share. You don't just want to take this information and just embezzle it all by yourself. You want to share to someone and someone. So before I go, my name is Yo Francis, and then in this channel I'm gonna be giving you back to back anything about immigration and fun, and then the tips that you can use to be a successful student in Canada. So without further ado, let's get right into the business. So what do I have for you today? I have them listed here in this book right here. So no fit restriction for the bachelors that are graduating or that has graduated from the colleges, the graduates. So unlike before, there was a rule that says that if you finish from a college as a bachelor's degree, then you are not allowed to apply for your postgraduate work permit. But right now, the rule has changed, the game has changed. So this benefit is for the people that are graduated from the university before, and which says irrespective of where you graduated from, like your field, you can apply for your postgraduate work permit. But before, it was not like that for the college graduates, which I think this game is for you. So the other thing is that as of March 2025, the game changed. If you are a college graduate, then you are allowed to apply for your postgraduate work permit. I know the stress that comes with being eligible to apply for your postgraduate work permit, even though after you have spent all your money, after you have spent your time, the stress and everything, and at the end you find out that you can't still apply. I know it's just a headache. So this video is just right for you. Let's keep going. Other thing that I have here is that this is what I used to say. If you want to study in Canada, do your research. Do your research. Even though the rule has changed, the game has changed, everybody cannot apply for their postgraduate work permit if they graduated from colleges. Then right now, some people are still ineligible to apply. Why did you put yourself in this situation? Why? I need to say, if you want to study, do your research and make sure that you are coming down here to study a course that is in line with what Canada needs, with the labor shortage in Canada, which means even though you finish from college right now and then the course you finish with is not in demand need in Canada, I'm sorry, you are still not eligible to apply. Can you see now? Before your application as a student, you have to do this. This is very important. You can't come down to Canada and be studying fine arts, you know what I mean? You're studying fine arts, you're studying painting, you're studying some courses. This course is just not aligned, because at the end of the day, you won't find the job of your passion, you won't find the job you want to do with it. So if you have studied some courses which are not labor market needed, then obviously it's just a waste of time. So I'm sorry to say this, I know it might really smell bad, but to be honest, if you have studied a course that is not in demand need in Canada, I'm sorry, you might want to bend a little bit and explore other options, because you can still apply for your postgraduate work permit. So even though the rule has changed, you can apply irrespective of the field. But if your course is not in demand, then you have to think about that. So other thing that I think favors the colleges is language proficiency. The university graduates, they must have 7 to demonstrate that they can speak, read, write, and hear, and listening rather. But for the colleges, you just have to have 5, and you are good to go, which I think is very easy to get. Anybody can get that. Speaking, listening, writing, and the last one, 5, which I think is very good for the colleges, right? So that's another good game changer. So with everything that we have said, I'm gonna list out those who are ineligible and those who will be never eligible to apply for postgraduate work permits in Canada. Because yes, we still have some people that will never still be eligible to apply for their postgraduate work permit. These are the list of those who are ineligible to apply for their postgraduate work permit. It's a shame. Anyway, number 1, I have them here. If you have already received a postgraduate work permit before, you are not eligible. If you have studied English or French as second language, you are not eligible. Then, if you have taken general interest courses, not eligible. If you have gotten a scholarship that requires returning home, if you have gotten a scholarship that requires you to return back home, you are not eligible. I'm sorry. If you have done more than 50% of your program online, you are not eligible. I'm sorry. Many students, even though while studying in Canada, prefer to take courses online. I'm going to do this online, I'm going to do that online. There's a limit to everything. You can't just be flexible. You can't just be flexible. This is not your own control. So if you fall into this category, then I'm sorry. Then let's ask ourselves this big question: why all these changes? Why all these changes? Why all these changes? I know these changes is gonna favor some people, and yet it will never favor some people. And the people that we never favor will be those that, number 1, they did not do their research when they are applying to study, because they did not study a course that will be in demand after they graduate. Number 1. Number 2, those who have benefit, or probably they have to return back home, or probably they have applied before, something like that. So which take me down to the reason why all these changes is happening is basically because of lately Canada has been reported as where they have house crisis and insufficient place for people to live and everything. So they have to tighten the immigration system so that they can balance the whole thing. So I know this video is useful for you. I know you can find your own information right in there. And I know that you have someone out there that needs this kind of information. It will be a good favor to me if you can just share and let them know. Please share, drop your comments, whatever you think, drop it in the comment section. And if you want me to film on anything, just let me know, and then I'm going to do just that. Till next time, peace out.